my people, my peeps. I'm not going to make this podcast long. Grand rising to one and all, because I will do a full recap of what you see on the title. And I know you don't even know what black men ask for. Black men, you are invited to the table. I don't get into politics because we know it's above me. It's above me. Okay, and it's above you too. But yet and still, the ones that are in the game, want to play. You are invited to the table, black man, by Kamala Harris, the one who has incarcerated multiple black men, right? The one we know her track record. Okay, when I heard this, I couldn't even believe it. You were invited to the table and asked, what can Kamala Harris do for black men? Okay, for the black men. And do y'all know what they said? Hey, Lady D. Hey, Lady D. Um, y'all know what? I'm gonna have to do an in-depth report on this later, so you might get two broadcasts. I know I have one scheduled for later tonight, but you will get another broadcast because we got to talk about this more in depth. This is just a short to get your mind going. Black men, you were invited to the table by Kamala Harris, one of your nemesis, and you asked for child support redemption. You asked, this is what you asked for your people, your community. Child support redemption, to take child support off the books. We got wars. We got reparations. You could ask for. Well, this is true. This is not. I'm not making this up. We don't really have any representation as far as leadership in the black community no more. We know that. We know half of those they were sent, right? We know half of them were sent, and woke up a little later. We know half of them was sent. Martin Luther King, he realized he sent his people into a burning building. That's what he said, right? So this was open to my black men. Who know Kamala been locking y'all up since she got some power, right? You know that Kamala been locking y'all black tails up since she got some power. So she asked y'all, she put the question on the table, what's good? Somebody said Trump. What's good? How you doing, King? She been locking y'all up since she got a little power under her belt. She running for office. She know y'all ain't got her support because she know what she done did to y'all. Y'all got the opportunity to put your grievances out there. You got the opportunity to let her know. Because it's more than likely she might get elected, y'all. Have y'all not watched The Simpsons? Y'all need to watch The Simpsons. They predict a program into the finest. Let me not do that because I don't want nobody thinking I'm doing them no Illuminati. To the finest. The Simpsons, yeah. Lisa, same outfit, purple suit, pearls on, represent Kamala all day long. They telling you she might be the president, y'all. And y'all black men do not have any favoritism towards her. And I'm not in this. I have no dog in this fight. Okay, so this ain't about me talking y'all to vote Trump or vote Kamala. Not at all. I'm talking about the ignorance. I gotta call it like I see it. I'm talking about the doggone ignorance when you get to open your doggone mouth. The commoners, the ones that aren't even in politics, the ones she's reaching out to get y'all to go to the polls so it look like y'all done did something. Y'all say y'all want y'all goodness, is what they said. Black folk, black men. We're not even gonna say black women. No, baby, I'm not angry. You should be angry at yourself because it look like you a black man from your picture, Diddy. Stop hiding behind Diddy's photo. Come out of the shadows, perp. I believe that right there. Let that simmer. Grand rising, Tammy. I'm gonna let that simmer. We have been hearing all across all these social media streets, everybody who got a microphone, who got a platform, black men, from red pill, y'all been doing all this. Y'all been. Kamala played y'all like a fiddle. Let me tell you what else she said to you. She offered you all legalization of marijuana. Let me tell you how dumb she thinks y'all are. She offered you legalization of marijuana, and not only because we know some states have it legalized, right? You can go to some of these dispensaries and get it. Some states are not. So obviously, she's trying to say all states will be legalized. But then she's going to say, on top of the and we'll give you the opportunity to be a part of that industry, meaning that you can be a legal drug dealer now. Ooh wee. So we know if she becomes president, you black men put her in power so that you can be a legal drug dealer selling synthetic marijuana and have your child support redemption, or what do they call it? Child support. They act like a loan, guys. They act, and I'm gonna go deeper into depth on this topic tonight as well. But they act like child support is loan. Let me enlighten y'all, my black brothers. That was something you could have asked for more fair housing laws. You know what I'm saying? More equal opportunities for jobs and business loans. Um, I mean, there was so many. There was so much that you could have asked for. Oh my God. You could have asked for some stipends to, maybe help you get apartments for so many months, and leniency on some back credits. Wiping credit, bad debts off your credit for something. You could have thought of something. My brothers, Kamala said I can make you a legal drug dealer after I done locked up half of the folks for a joint in their pocket and gave them life. But now, since I'm for a presidency, and we pretty much got the book on lock with these drugs, because now we can control you and make you zombies for real. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all make y'all people zombies, and black men, you can go ahead and run that industry too. That's what I can offer you. And I got hot sauce in my bag, swag. Oh my God. You heard all that. You were offered a seat at the table, and you said you want child support redemption. The red pill community and everyone who has bashed black women have gotten you young black men and some old black men, got y'all heads programmed, okay, for the silliness that is the hate of the black woman. And let me say this: all black women don't get child support. We have men getting child support too. But I'm gonna. I am just blown away. I was gonna do this yesterday. I had a program, a live stream that I was going to stream. What is up with this traffic? that I was gonna stream, but I didn't stream because when I heard this, I had to go down the rabbit hole because I couldn't believe that my black brethren in a political race, and I've said this once again, I have no dog in this fight. I already know it's planned, it's programmed, all that. Okay, but why y'all make up? Didn't y'all say y'all was leaders? Every black man that has a microphone, not every, I'm not gonna say every, but out of that red pill community, manosphere has said they leaders with disdain in their voice. Has claimed that they are leaders with disdain in their voice. So they get to show their brilliancy as far as coming to a public stage, worldwide public stage, and a person could be the first black woman president candidate. Then what do they want? Even though we know what she's about, all these proclaimed leaders, not the old folks. We're not talking about Reverend Sharp. We're not talking about who else? All them old leaders. Address you direct. You young, you old, you ain't been in politics, man. She asked you what you wanted. What can she do for you? Because she knows she needs your vote. And y'all turn around and say, we want. I'm like, yeah, cool. That's cool. You got a multicultural background. We want child support forgiveness. That's what they said. We want child support forgiveness, not more equal and fair first home ownership for black folks. Nothing legit. Nothing that can make the world a little easier place for the black community, knowing we 400 years behind the starting pistol of the race, right? None of that. None of that. They want child support forgiveness as if child support was a loan. You know, when President Trump and Biden, all before him, when they ran, they said that they would give student loan forgiveness, right? Student loan forgiveness. They should have given student loan forgiveness because they bamboozled so many people coming out of high school talking about get a college degree and you'll have, better opportunities and live the American dream, and got people to go and run and get these student loans, which put them more in debt. Hell, Obama and Michelle still was paying on their student loans when they was in the White House. Y'all remember that? The great bait and switch student loan forgiveness. Yeah, that makes sense. But y'all always making somebody look bad. People got jokes now. Jokes than they had before. More jokes than they have, but now it's on the black man once again. Y'all was trying to flip it on us, talking about all this stuff about black women, and people know black men don't even protect their black women. And now y'all behind. And I have to say black men, because the question was directed to y'all by Kamala. We know white men. We know a lot of folks have child support obligations. But the question was directed to the black man. What can we do for you? Kamala, because she wants your vote. There and said child support forgiveness. Wow, is for real. Wow. Idiotic crap is that? Because you behind. Let me give y'all a brief history regarding child support. Because you love to be confused. You love to be bamboozled. You love to put everything on the black woman. Right? The black woman that ran y'all behind down the hell, the rabbit hole of hell with this child support. Child support started in the 1800s. Holla back. I want y'all to do some research before I to do some research. Child support started in the 1800s. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let's see what this idiot is saying down here. How many? Let me get you up out of here. You go over there with Diddy talking about some damn baby oil. Okay. Child support started in the 1800s. Before it was called officially child support, it was to help the doggone poor immigrants, yeah, to sustain their life when their husbands was leaving them. Just like, hold on, y'all. Oh, no. Here we go. Okay. Just like y'all love to blame some food stamps on folks, welfare on black people. Welfare was never set up for black people. Give y'all a history lesson right quick, because I know some of y'all was born yesterday. Welfare was not for black folks. The welfare system was for white people, immigrants, to help them still in the fields, mind you. Hell, people were still, black folks were still sharecropping coming out the 1950s and 60s. You still had people sharecropping, okay? That's what's up with that. That's what's up with that. So child support was also implemented in the 1800s, okay? Let me tell you, child support boomed, okay? In the 70s, right? And let me tell you why it boomed, my people, my people. This is all tied back in, especially if you guys are Israel. If you read your Bible, y'all remember how Israel men was divorcing their wives left and right, just throwing them because they wanted a new feel in their life, right? And there had to be a law set down for these men. No, y'all can't be divorcing y'all wives left and right just because you want a new feel in your life. So laws had to be passed, right? This stuff is all tied back to one and the same. In the 1800s, for the immigrants that didn't look nothing like you, if you got this color skin, it was set up to help them women, right? And then there was what is it called? No fault was legalized. And you got black men to this day, not just black men, but you got folks to this day in this race that is going on want to take away no fault divorce, right? Meaning it doesn't have to be anybody's fault. You can go ahead and file for divorce. This is something like back in the day, back in the Bible, back when men was just divorcing their wives and they didn't didn't have to talk about it, didn't have to say anything, and then the law came, no, y'all got to give your wives a bill of divorcement. We got to know why you're divorcing, and if you divorce, you're fornicating, these different things, right? We know about this biblical. The same cycle, just a different day. Child support started 1800s for immigrants, white folks, these folks, European Americans, women, to sustain their lives, to help the poverty that was gripping European Americans. It didn't have nothing to do with this. They weren't trying to help you out, my brethren. Okay? They wasn't trying to help you out. That's right, there's new under the sun. In the 1800s. They was trying to help the European Americans that were coming over here, and they were establishing this land on your back. Okay? After the 1800s, then no-fault divorce was passed. After the no-fault divorce was passed, in the 1970s is when child support boomed. That's when black folks was separating like crazy. crazy divorces were happening. Y'all don't know your history. You just mad because you got yourself caught up and you didn't listen to your parents when they told you keep your legs closed, keep your tallywhacker in your pants, and now you're mad about child support and got on the opportunity to get on a global stage and be asked a question, what do you want, black men? And you said child support redemption when child support had nothing to do with you. Idiotic. Idiotic. It had anything to do with the black man. It was always to support the white community. Welfare was always supposed to support the white community, not you. And if you go and do some research, now to this day, it's not the majority of black folks that's on welfare. Quiet as it's kept. I know they try to think that they run that game in your head. It's always been for them. But you got your idiotic behind. Yeah, I'm going in on you because it was foolish for you to get up there and say you want child support redemption as if it was a student loan. When you going out here popping out children left and right and don't have a job first, don't have a thought process of how you're going to take care of these children. So you see a way out, always trying to con, always trying to run game. You see a way out. You're a woman that you can't stand, that you don't like. What's up, Brainwave? You see a woman that you can't stand, don't like, and trying to run game on that woman. That woman running circles around you, playing you. Facts. Most white people are on welfare and food stamps. That's a fact. Oh, you're right. She got up here and made y'all look bad. I'm gonna bring the receipts though. I'm gonna bring the receipts because I don't want you to think that I'm here upset. I'm up here upset because the youth, the young black folks, because that's who they looking at. They not looking at no Reverend Sharp, no none of the old leaders. They looking at the youth, the young black brothers. Y'all got a seat at the table. It's just look like food. I know women have run game on the child support system, but we got to be for real. Men have run game. Look here. I'm so sick with these folks. Yeah, if this truck don't get out my doggone way. Men have run game too on the child support system. Do y'all know when babies were born in hospitals, the father and the mother used to have to sign the birth certificate, right? They would have to sign the birth certificate, and the father was understood. Let me get over. You trying to? Folks don't know how to drive. You see me trying to get over. You trying to get over, but you trying to go for. Boy, I tell you. Let me not get off my subject. So in the hospital, they had to sign the birth certificate, mother and father. This is when they used to go to the hospitals to give my people. Black men went to the hospital. Yes, they did. They used to. Then they got some slick, low life, always running game type person, male figure life, and gave them a new hustle. So they can go out here and pumping out babies and not being responsible for them. Don't go to that hospital, man. They make you sign the birth certificate. Then that's your baby, and they knew it was their baby, right? So, for the majority, okay. I'm not talking about the ones that fall through the cracks. I'm not talking about the women hustlers and the men hustlers. I'm talking about the ones who knew who they were sleeping with, who knew who the baby daddy was. But the game started being played by you men as well. And we got to open our eyes and realize that. Y'all stop going to that hospital. Y'all stop signing those birth certificates. Y'all let them women have them babies in that hospital and leave the hospital without the father's name, without his signature. Let's tell it like it is. Without his signature on that birth certificate. And having women running down to the welfare office needing help, right? But no signature on the birth certificate. The welfare game caught up with y'all. And they said, okay, we don't, what's his name? What's his name? We don't need his doggone signature on this doggone birth certificate no more. What is the daddy name? And so then women started giving those dads names, and the government and each state, wherever, however they run they systems, started looking for y'all simply by y'all name. Oh, the game changed. The game changed. Because now they was hunting you down by your name. But then got slick as well. Them hustler women started coming through and start giving out random niggers' names. Wasn't even a baby daddy. You see how that when you start with, what was it my mom used to say? Oh, what a web we weave when we practice to deceive. Oh, what a web we weave when we practice to deceive. You over here, men, stop coming to the hospital. Stop even trying to figure out, that's my baby, that's not my baby, whatever. And so the government got involved, and this is for the black folks. Yeah, so, And so now you got in line saying that's the baby daddy. Them men ain't been the baby daddy. Might have hit it one time and quit it, and she would claim that you the baby daddy because she know you got a good job, right? So now it's a whole hot mess out here. But all you can ask for is child support forgiveness. We need to do better as a people. I'm so glad my kids grown. Never again. No, right? It's. Tell it like it is. I want to see blood. And that's what's up. Now, okay, you don't come to the hospital. You cannot say, because a lot of states are the women. They're giving these men's names out, right? They done got onto the web. The women have been weaving too. We go to court. Mandatory DNA. A lot of states it's mandatory DNA testing, which is a blessing for both sides, right? But I don't know if it's in every state, but it has been such a hot mess of lies and deceit that you have folks owing child support that it's not their babies. You have people that are in the arrears, that been hopping from job to job, state to state, running from their responsibilities. So it's a mess. But that is not what needs to be on the global stage for society as a whole. When a so-called president asks you, directing this question to the black men who are supposed to be the leaders of the black community, what do you want? Because if she's going to ask the black men, what do you want? It's not what do you want. You're the leaders. Don't it go God, man, woman, child? So if she's directing this, even if it's BS, if she's directing this question to the men who are the heads who cover the women, because what you want will trickle down to what the women want and how the women are sustained. No, you are thinking selfishly. You are thinking about how can I continue to go out here, laying up with folks, putting my tally in this one and that one, and not be responsible for them children. Boy, I tell you, we're gonna have a discussion on this later tonight in depth. This is gonna be a 2-for-1. I am here waiting till marriage. That's what's up. Yeah. So we're gonna have a 2-for-1 stream. I got to know who sent them black men over there to answer that question that Kamala asked you. Okay, it wasn't just about you, black men. If you the leaders, you the head, but you was thinking. Let me tell you what you was thinking. You was with your other head. That's what you was thinking with. Guys, I'm out. Much love.